In this video, I'm going to make a quick note about the discounted free cash flow model and sensitivity analysis. I'm also going to make a comparison between the models of stock valuation that we have learned so far. Okay, so first of all, notice that we need to forecast all the variables or inputs of the discounted free cash flow model. The same is true for the dividend discount model or the total payout model. Okay, so because you're forecasting all these variables, uh, each input estimation involves uncertainty and is prone to errors. Okay, so based on what we have learned in chapter 9, we can use sensitivity analysis to translate the uncertainty of these the estimations that we made, into a range of values for the stock instead of point estimates. So what that means is that instead of saying the price today for the stock is $8.59, I can say the stock price should be some value between $8.8 and 12 cents to $8.95. Okay, so this sensitivity analysis will give us the ability to have a range of prices for the stock instead of having only one point estimate. And the good thing about this range is that we are now less concerned about the estimations error for the inputs of our model. Okay, now let's see a comparison of the models that we have learned so far, which were all based on calculating the present value of some type of cash flows of the firm. Okay, the very first model that we have learned about is the dividend discount model. In this model, we calculate the present value of dividend payments, more specifically, the dividend per shares for the firm, and we said that the stock price should be equal to the present value of all future dividend payments by the company. So by calculating the present value of dividends, the future dividends, we would determine the stock price for the company. And because those dividends are dividends per share, there is no adjustment. There is no need for further adjustments. Okay. The second model that we learn is the total payout model. In this model, we said that the stock price should be equal to the present value of all payouts to the shareholders. And once we divide this number by shares outstanding, we would get the total payout per share. So that would be the price of the firm. Okay, so why we needed the total payout model? Because the dividend discount model did not account for share repurchases. So once we calculate the present value of all dividend and repurchases that the company would do in future, we have calculated the equity value for the firm, and once we divide this number by number of shares outstanding, we would get the stock price. And the third model that we learned about was the discounted free cash flow model. So in the discounted free cash flow model, we said that we are going to first estimate the enterprise value by calculating the present value of all free cash flows that the firm generates in the future. These free cash flows are available to both equity holders and debt holders. So once we calculate the enterprise value, we need to add back the cash and subtract the debt to get the market value of equity. Once we have that, if we divide it by number of shares outstanding, we would have the share price.